Hello there, Internet. I am your host, Jay, man. Welcome back to Let's Play Jet Set Radio Future. Where we left off. We tried to fight a giant guy, but but anyway, as I said. So last time we could tell during the boss fight, my Xbox kept disconnecting. I don't know if it's an issue with the console, the game. Yeah, it makes me wonder what the rest of the Tokyo Tower think of the GGs right now. Like, I'm pretty sure they used to see these guys as just some arrogant, some kids. Who are just spray painting, some troll makers spray painting. I mean, they are, but the fact that they're trying to fight off. Yeah, I actually read somewhere that there was like a animated series planned at some point a couple years ago. But a script is leaked. I'll link it later, but yeah, it's so weird because I kind of want to know more about these characters. Like, shit. Yeah, if you're wondering what's going on right here, like why I'm even here. Well, it's one of life's greatest mysteries, isn't it? Okay, but in actuality, I'm trying to go back to the garage to change my Avi and to turn off the rumble because I think the rumble. Are they just allergic to paint? Yeah, I wrote a JMod up. But yeah, in the meantime, tomorrow's the big day. Okay. Right now, there's like a nasty storm coming. And yeah, that means I'm gonna stream. So yeah, let's just see if turning off the rumble will work. Yeah. Hopefully that will work. I hope. Maybe don't count on it. But yeah, if I pick Yo-Yo since, hey, he's been out of the game for like majority of the game by now, so why not? Yeah, let's just hope my theory is correct. Because if you guys don't know, there was like a very annoying thing that happened when I'm actually half tempted to play the other games I got for the OG Xbox. Like, the first is Mecha Assault. Like, okay, so there's a franchise called BattleTech. Basically, it's a Western mech franchise that like has like a whole feudal house system, like feudal warring houses trying to fight each other. Doctor Gallifus! Blah!
The Golden Rhinos have thrown Chuo Street into panic. Take down that twisted punk.
And now I know your weakness. Ah, never mind. Alright, I'm just gonna go over here. Alright. Wait. Yeah, I think it might be time to get a new capture card in the future. Okay, for those who don't know, like, at some point in 2021, I started a... At 2023, when I started, like... So... Oh, crap. Now I'm a little worried. Hoping it doesn't affect the rest of the LP. Yeah, like I said, I got a capture card, but it wouldn't record from the audio from the capture card itself. So I would often, and alright, back to the story. As I said, I'll reset the game. Alright, I'll just give it a minute. Okay, never mind. I almost had a heart attack. And I'm glad to know I didn't get it. Yeah, apparently something I always found very intriguing about the original Xbox was that it was the first, I could be wrong, but from what I know of it, it was one of, or at least one of the first games to video game consoles to have DLC. What was that like? That sounds cool. Hey, sorry about all that, yo. My bad. But thanks to those fools, I'm all out of shape. Now y'all go around and cause a little havoc to warm up, yo. Why do you have to talk like a gangster?
Yo. Yo.
Times like this, you won't fall as long as you won't look where you're going. Alright, apparently they said Highway 0. Yeah, I was so glad that... Yeah, we're having that... Oh yeah, if I'm correct, Naganuma actually... Okay, I read somewhere that Naganuma almost was a composer for, Transparent! Okay! That's... I wasn't expecting something like that from a game made in 2002. Hell, a game from a Japanese studio, in fact. Sega says trans rights! Yeah, fun fact about Sega of Japan. They're one of the most LGBTQ plus friendly companies in Japan. Yeah, I'm not kidding. They actually, apparently what I know, they sponsor a lot of Pride events in Japan, which, yes. And, I mean, there's this one chick from this old fighting game, Last Bronx, out in the Japanese version was implied to be a lesbian. But they changed that in the American release. I'll probably tell you to pick like what it is. Because if you guys don't know what the hell if you guys don't know what the hell Last Bronx is, it was a fighting game that Sega made in the 90s. Basically, the whole shtick was that it took place in an alternate version of Japan, where the economic bubble of the 90s was way worse than it actually was. Because as you guys all know, Japan in the 80s, Japan's economy was booming. However, due to some issues in the 90s, some tax-related issues in the 90s. Majima in Yakuza 0 ran into a guy like that was talking about this stuff, and it's basically saying that Majima was basically partially responsible for Japan's economic downfall. Whoops. And Japan has never really properly recovered. So basically, this results in a lot of gangs, like stuff popping up in Tokyo, and there's some gang called Soul Crew. Yeah, this is what all I remember. Basically sort of like taking the own hands, but then their leader gets, I think, it was either assassinated or something. So now a couple other gangs are trying to get back at him, try and get the rest of Tokyo back. Like, the main character I think used Tonfa's, the lesbian chick whose section of Tokyo was like the Bay area. There was even a live-action direct-to-video movie that was garbage, apparently. A V Cinema. And if you don't remember, in the J-Mod episode of yeah, I'm trying to find him. Yeah, there's some guy like Roppongi, who from Roppongi was implied to be a Yakuza. Okay, yeah, right. Her name is Nagi Hojo. And her stage is basically the Rainbow Bridge. Apparently, there's the guy that represents Shibuya. Like, isn't even like a main character. The other main character like is represents like the Haneda Airport. What's a Haneda Airport? I don't know. And let's see how I fire cooks. Of course. You're not Steve!
Turn Highway Zero into a sea of flames. Take down that pyromaniac.
You're not Steve! Steve's like, no! You're horrible! Fire shouldn't be used like that! Wow.
From the direction of the skyscraper district. Golden Rhino. My signal is fading quick. Who the hell are you, sucker? Help me! Hey, don't touch that! Get your hands up! Stop! That's my stuff! Sucker, I'm warning you! Get off! Get off! Don't make me come on! Help me! Help me!
Oh yeah, okay. So when I was writing that JMod episode that I wrote years ago, okay, if you don't know, when I was writing the JMod episode, I wrote. All right, back. Oh yeah, god damn it! Why do I keep saying that? All right, so as I said, the the yeah, I genuinely had no idea that Professor K getting kidnapped was an actual plot point. Look, gotta remember, at the time I only played, when I wrote that episode, I had just played the first game. Like, I didn't know until much later. Like, I think I might have said that back then, but it would be really funny if wherever Professor K's radio station, where Jet Set Radio was, was also just a recording booth at a shopping mall. Yeah, I wish I could get Last Bronx in a Yakuza game. Excuse me 1 second again. I'm back! Helicopter! Helicopter! Oh. The faker versus the real deal. Oh yeah, this! Okay, so fun fact. Goji Rokaku actually makes a cameo in Yakuza. So, in Yakuza 1, I mean, there was that one side quest. There was that one side story, sub-story where Kiryu trying to help get toilet paper for a guy, an alternative for toilet paper, just a random guy in the bathroom. That guy in the bathroom was Goji Mokaku. All right, bitch. Yeah, I think I have a something.
Hey, listen up. The Golden Rhinos are here. They in here. Listen up, fools. I'm gonna keep broadcasting as long as I can. The Golden Rhinos brought in some sort of strange-looking machine. What is that thing? Shut that damn thing off.
I mean, you're awfully calm. You're still dancing like you're. I mean, clearly, me and Sean. I mean, Gabe Newell didn't capture. Yeah, I'm still kind of funny how. Yeah, if I already don't remember the whole shtick about being about. Okay, if you guys remember, at the time when I was making JMod, the Epic Store was out, and at the time there was like a lot of backlash from people because they didn't like Epic Store exclusivity. Yeah, I wonder what I would do to get a new World It's a Few game. So yeah, at the time, there was like a lot of backlash. So, and the Gabe Newell and JMod was based on like And I will admit, this is the one JMod character I will admit I did deliberately take from SG4. But mainly because I was just really, like... You gotta remember, at the time... old SFG4... I hated them... was Psycho. Psycho is one... Psycho was, and honestly, let's be real, still kind of is, probably one of the most hated OCs on... was one of the most hated characters on the channel. And I will admit, I still don't like her that much. My reason I didn't like her is her terrible design. Her redesign was improvement, but I still don't like her as a character. The first episode she appeared in was Doki Doki Mario Kart Club, which you would think was going to be a Doki Doki Literature Club parody, but it has almost nothing to do with Doki Doki Literature Club. Like, that even consider, like, briefly making a parody of it. But whoa, the Beats shirt change. Huh. Anyway, so as I said, so I decided just to enter the game Newell in Mario the Waiter was just
People of Tokyo, people of the world, konnichiwa, ni hao, and good evening. This is DJ Big Goji, bringing you a special broadcast of supreme culture, Rokaku Bonsai Radio. Arigato, arigato, oftoi gozaimasu.
Transport Nay?
Tonight, I would like to proudly announce that while it was a little behind schedule, the Rokaku Expo finally begins today. Thank you, thank you. Now, I will show all of you the true meaning of art. Oh, I love beauty. The name of this tower of ultimate beauty is... yeah, blibbity blah blah blah. The name is irrelevant. What you must know is that this tower plays the music of the future of Tokyo and the entire world.
That's where it's Charles Martinet.
Arigato. Merci beaucoup. Banzai. There is no use resisting. Come to the Shibuya terminal. Hurry, hurry.
Wow, Luigi! I swear that was Charles Martinet.
Right on.
All right. Well, with that, I'm going to end the episode right here. Like, subscribe, all this sexy stuff. See ya.